As soon as the BlackMagic live stream started, it was stated that there would be a whole new camera to show off in this update.
Hi, I'm Grant from BlackMagic Design. We've got some really exciting products to show you today. We have a whole new camera, so there's going to be some really interesting things to talk about.
After that, I think everyone, except for some, completely spaced out during the ATEM mini update, and speculation quickly began in the live chats over what the new camera could be. While the new ATEM Mini Extreme is incredibly cool, they were really smart to include at the beginning of this broadcast, or people might have really turned off this live video completely. The only interesting thing that happened was them pulling out a Samsung T7 solid state drive to record with. And that's something we'll have to explore and look at a later time. After what seemed like an eternity of a demonstration of the ATEM Mini Extreme and other related hardware, they finally revealed the brand new BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. And wow. The Pocket 6K Pro, priced at a reasonable $2,495, is an update on the Pocket 6K, bringing the same resolution and sensor as the 6K, but with an updated LCD screen, battery, built-in ND filters, and more. Let's go through all of these new specs and discuss each of them and their significance in this camera. Right off the bat, you can tell the camera is much beefier than the previous Pocket 6K, and that probably has to do with the added ND filters, new LCD screen, and updated battery for this camera. So it maintains the previous Pocket camera's build and just increases it with weight and bulk, which is both good and bad, and it'll really remain to be seen if that's an issue or not for some users. As stated before, the sensor is the same as the Pocket 6K, but with an updated Generation 5 color science that came out this past year with Ursa Mini's 12K camera. With Generation 5 color science, according to BlackMagic, you get a new dynamic 12-bit gamma curve designed to capture more color data in the highlights and shadows for better looking images. The color science also handles some of the complex BlackMagic raw image processing, so color and dynamic range from the sensor is preserved via metadata, which you can use in post-production. That means you get images that have a natural film-like response to color adjustments in post with DaVinci Resolve Studio. And for me personally, I've still yet to test out Generation 5, but that chance is coming with Pocket 4K and 6K, but more on that later on in this video. The new Pocket 6K Pro screen is a more advanced HDR display that can be tilted up or down, so it's easy to monitor your shot from any position. Plus, the 6K Pro model's HDR display features 1500 nits of brightness, ideal for use in bright sunlight. While you can mod the previous versions of the Pocket 4K and 6K to have flip screens, having one built in straight away is really a game changer. This has been something that a lot of people online have been asking for a while now, and this will definitely help on the trickier shots so you can have more control over the camera without needing an external monitor in every situation. Really love this as an update to the camera. And also the ability to have the screen brighter versus the previous generations is a big plus as well in brightly lit environments. Now let's move on to the ND filters, which to me is probably the coolest feature of this new camera. According to BlackMagic, the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro features high-quality motorized IR ND filters that quickly let you reduce the amount of light entering the camera. Designed to match the colorimetry and color science of the camera, the 2, 4, and 6 stop filters provide you with additional latitude even under harsh lighting. The IR filters have been designed to filter both optical and IR wavelengths evenly, eliminating IR contamination of the images. Activation buttons are located on the rear of the camera body, placed within easy reach of your thumb from the multi-function hand grip. User-selectable filter settings can even be displayed as either ND number, stop reduction, or fraction on the LCD. In the live stream, they gave a demonstration of how they work in the camera, and it is really an awesome upgrade to this camera. For me, especially, not having to worry about carrying extra filters with me on shoots and run and gun situations is really nice. Not having to replace things and screw things onto each individual lens is really useful in a situation where you really need to film very quickly. Does this eliminate the need for them completely? No, but it's a great feature to have to be able to keep your camera exposed properly in most situations. It's awesome to see it, and I'm really excited to test it out. Next, the new batteries. BlackMagic updated this camera to accept the NP-F570 batteries, which are beefier and should give you an added uptime over the older and problematic LPE6 batteries found in the Pocket 4K and 6K. These batteries have 3,500 amp hours over the LPE6's 2,000 amp hours. Not a monumental upgrade, but it's still helpful, and it remains to be seen how well these batteries will hold up, and of course we can only really tell that when we have the camera in hand and are using it. Also included in this for the price of $145 is the BMPCC Battery Pro Grip. According to BlackMagic, this is a battery extender and hand grip for the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro that lets you shoot continuously for over 3 hours. Incredibly, this does not displace the NP-F570 batteries inside the camera, and it allows you to actually utilize it at the same time due to its power pin design on the bottom of the camera. Next up is the updated hardware connections. This camera features the same connections as both the Pocket 4K and 6K, but with an additional 2 mini XLR connections, allowing you to record 2 separate audio tracks using 2 mics without an external mixer. Also bringing the possibility of recording in stereo, which is really neat, and I approve of this update a lot. Lastly, with this camera, they also released the BMPCC Pro EVF, which BlackMagic says is an optional viewfinder to make outdoors and handheld shooting accurate and easy. You get an integrated high-quality 1280 by 960 color OLED display with built-in proximity sensor, 4-element glass diopter for incredible accuracy with a wide -4 to +4 focus adjustment. A built-in digital focus chart ensures that you get perfect viewfinder focus setup. You can also view critical status information such as frame guides, and the Pocket Cinema Camera Pro EVF connects quickly to the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro via a single connector. The viewfinder has a 70-degree swivel range and comes with 4 different types of eye cups for both left and right eyes. This more or less is starting to make the Pocket 6K Pro look more like a DSLR. But I guess this could be useful to some professionals in some certain situations if you're willing to put up a cool $495 for the attachment. And I kind of want to test it out myself to see it's something that I would even want to use. Lastly, BlackMagic announced a software update for the Pocket 4K and 6K named Camera Update 7.3 that's supposed to drop a month from now. This will update the histogram in both cameras, giving them an RGB histogram for better exposure readings and also updating them to Generation 5 color science. This is really a decent update to the cameras, and I'll be exploring this further when this update is released next month. So, what are some final thoughts that I have on this new camera? Coming in at that near $2,500 price seems very fair and worth it for the upgrades over the 6K, which is currently priced at $1,995. So only about a $500 jump to get all those extra features. And in my opinion, it kind of is worth it. But does this mean that you immediately need to throw your other Pocket cameras in the trash? I would hold off on doing any of that until we can get some camera reviews. While the updates to this camera are really cool, the Pocket 4K and 6K are still at good price points in my opinion. Sure, should you think differently about the Pocket 6K if you're considering buying one today? Absolutely. I would almost recommend going after the 6K Pro for those added features. It just makes so much more sense than the Pocket 6K at this point. But with the Pocket 4K, to me, that remains pretty safe, coming well under the price point for both of the cameras. Unless you have a massive collection of EF lenses, then I'd suggest going to get one of the 6K cameras instead. All in all, I love these upgrades and I can't wait to try it out myself. Will I stop using my Pocket 4K for this? Probably not, but I'll definitely strongly consider adding this to my camera kits in the future. So what did you think about this camera and the updates? Are you excited or disappointed? Let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep up to date with all of our content. Until next time, this is John Owens with Frame Voyager.